This is part 2 of how to build your personal brand. We've talked already about blogging, consistently blogging, networking, connecting with other people, and getting guest posts. Now we're going to talk about how to take it to the next level once you've done those things consistently for a few months. Next step is to network offline. Find people in your area, go to places, go to conferences, industry events, and meet people offline and create those real relationships. Invite people to a dinner, organize a gathering, whatever you can muster up. It's great to build real life connections, especially if you work on the internet, because it leaves a lasting impression and you have a real relationship. I did this last year and I connected with over 300 people, and a lot of which I communicate on a regular basis. Sometimes I ask for advice, sometimes they ask me for advice, but it's been a great way to build my personal brand. All right, now that you've done that, the next thing you want to do is to take professional headshots or professional photos so that at least you come across as a professional. You don't want a selfie or you don't want your pictures to come across as a selfie, and you definitely don't want an Instagram or an old picture. Do this regularly. I know Lewis Howes does a great job at explaining how to do that, and all it takes is a few $100. All right, another thing you can do to build your brand is to start mirroring or copying people in your industry or outside of your industry that you admire. So what I mean by this is, look, there's probably somebody that's an influencer or somebody who's doing a badass job with personal branding. Well, copy what they're doing. Don't copy word for word, but look at their style. Look at what they're saying, how they're saying it, how they're phrasing it. Look at the mediums they're using. Are they using videos like this one? Are they using Instagram? Where are they at? And how are they blogging? What's their voice and whatnot? And try to copy or mirror the things that you like about them. And over time, you'll establish your own voice. Don't worry, your goal is not to be just like them, but it helps you get started because you can't start from scratch. All right, now that you've figured that part out, it's time to come up with a unique selling proposition or something unique about yourself. For me personally, I curse a lot, I jump out of planes, I'm very adventurous, and so that's my unique style. I also like to break things down in a very, very simple, easy to understand way. And so that is how I differentiate myself from others in the industry. And it's very transparent on my website, on my videos, and on Snapchat, where I spend a lot of my time. So make sure you have your unique selling proposition, because you can't be the best somebody else. There's just no way. That other person is already the best at what they themselves are. All right, the last thing to do is to now leverage influencers and what I call influencer or relationship marketing. And what that means is interview influencers, interview the people that are leading in your industry or other industries. And what that does is it pulls your brand along with theirs. I know people do this with podcasts, people do this with interview style blog posts, and many other ways. But at the end of the day, ask people questions, ask these influencers questions, try to figure out a way to essentially get them associated or get them to pick up the phone and get them on along with your content. All right, then the very, very last tip is get testimonials, get some sort of social proof. If you've blogged at some major site, if you've been quoted somewhere, and you will be if you keep following these steps and blog consistently and get out there. If you've asked your friends or your network that I've asked you to do in step 1, or even those relationships you've built earlier in part 1 of the video, ask them for a testimonial, ask them what you think, and ask them if you can put this on your website. And trust me, it'll work. It'll help you build your personal brand. Now, if you want more tips on how to build your personal brand, check out my website, sujanpatel.com. I'm living proof where I test everything I've learned. So stay tuned for more videos on how to build your personal brand, how to market your business, and how to get more leads.